Welcome to this fairly short sequence for hopefully helping us wind down for nighttime, for sleepy time. So come into a comfortable seat. I am on 2 blankets right now. You may be up on a bolster or some pillows. Get yourself in a neutral pelvis so that you can have some length in your spine. Pull the flesh of your seat out. You may not be sitting like me. Sit any way that is comfortable for you. We'll get started right away. So bring the fingertips to your shoulders. Let's inhale, sweep the elbows back. Let the chest open, elbows lift up. Let's take a few more circles here with the breath. So in this short sequence, we will be kind of opening the body up a little bit too so that we can breathe fully and deeply. And then take the other direction a few more times. So letting our body kind of unwind from the day. The body, mind are connected. So we'll open up the body, move it around a little bit. Then from here, we'll release the arms down, open the palms, roll the pinkies up, roll the shoulders back. Let's inhale, reach up. At the top of that inhale, stretch up through the fingertips. Exhale, palms meet down through the heart, down to your baby. And we'll continue. Inhale. At the top of your inhale, you're stretching. And exhale all the way down to the bottom of your exhale, down to baby. We'll go about 3 more. Maybe the eyes are even closing, allowing yourself to turn inside. A little switch from the external duties of the day. We'll take 1 more. And then rest there with the hands to baby. Give your baby, yourself, a nice nourishing breath. And then let's open the eyes, come into table position. You may want some padding under the knees. Take the hands slightly out in front of the shoulders. I'm going to keep facing the camera because we're not going to be here long, and begin to circle your hips. Even let your eyes close here. Let your head kind of sway so that your nose kind of makes a figure 8. And then go the other direction. Good, and then come back to the middle. Walk the hands back. We're either, depending on what you have in your body, we're either up on fingertips, okay? Fingers tenting the floor. Maybe we have 1 block at any height. Maybe we have 2 blocks, okay? We're gonna step the feet out wide. Feet parallel, and let's sway the hips here a little bit. Bend 1 knee at a time, kind of stick your bottom out, move your hips back. Continue to notice the breath. Good, and then bend both knees, bring the hands to the knees, look up, stand up. We'll take kind of 1 big pose here. Take the feet out as comfortably wide as you can. Turn the right foot out, heel lines up to back arch. Bend the right knee. Let's bring the forearm to thigh. Make this left leg strong. Let's sweep the left arm down and up towards the ceiling. Let's take a few more of those circles. As you're moving the arm, as you're hearing, feeling the breath, feel the feet as well, the toes spreading, the feet pushing down. And this time, let's keep the arm up either by the ear with the palm down or a bent elbow. Really push your feet down and roll the chest open a little bit. With a big inhale, let's come on up. Other side, right foot in, left foot out. Bend the left knee over the ankle. Swim the right arm down and up by the ear. Up to the ceiling, a few more circles. Feel the feet against the floor pressing. The toes spreading, the soles of the feet spreading. Hear and feel your breath. And keep the arm either up by the ear or a bent elbow. Roll the heart open, push that back foot down. And with a big inhale, come on up. Turn both feet to parallel. Bend the knees, move your hips back, and either come back to your tented hands, your one block or your two blocks. And your choice, either keep the spine long, maybe walk your blocks or hands far out in front of you, or walk your hands right in the middle of your feet. Wherever you are, keep the hip creases pushing back in line with the heels. Keep the toes spreading wide, the feet pressing against the floor for another 2 big breaths. Beautiful. As the exhale completes, walk the hands back under the shoulders and we'll come down to the knees. Okay, we're going to roll up and do a little baby camel here. Lift the shoulders, roll them back. Take the thumbs to the sacrum. Make sure you're not pushing your hips forward. You want to keep the thighs lined up over the knees and then look forward and pull your chest up towards the chin. We're trying to lift up through the sides of the chest. Keep a little engagement in the glutes, so kind of squeeze in there, hamstrings as well. Another big breath. And then come on up. Great, we're gonna take the right ankle under the knee. Bring the heel of your right hand about mid-inner thigh. Internally rotate, so help your thigh do that by really pushing down. Roll the inner thigh down. Push it back and then bring your left hand a little out in front of your left shoulder. So we're actively pushing, rolling the inner thigh down and pushing it back. Stick your right bottom out a little bit and then add some little kind of circular swaying motion here. Keep the crown of the head lengthening forward. And take those movements the other direction. And then somewhere along the way, wherever it feels the most useful for you, just pause there. Take a big breath where you feel the sensation. Let the exhale fully complete. Good, and then bring that right knee down and come on up. Take the other side, left ankle underneath. Heel of the left hand about mid-inner thigh. Internally rotate the thigh, roll it down. Push the thigh back and then bring your right hand slightly out in front of the shoulder. We're trying to stick the left buttocks out. Reach through the crown of the head and begin some gentle circular movements here. Notice, feel, hear your breath. Take the other direction. And wherever feels the most useful to you. Pause. Lengthen the bottom back, the crown of the head forward. Take a full round of breath. And then gently bring the left knee back. Roll on up, push the knees down. Let's reach the arms up, palms roll up, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to heart. One hand to heart, one hand to baby. Roll the shoulders back. Take a mindful breath here. Good, and then from here, we're gonna come down. Let's sit back up on the height that we began with. So maybe 2 blankets, your bolster, whatever feels good for you. Maybe 1 is enough for you as well. And we're taking Tarasana, diamond pose. So bring the soles of the feet together. Inch your bottom a little towards the edge of your roll. I'm activating my feet here. I'm going to scooch back just a little bit so that you can see my feet. I'm not collapsing into my ankles or knees, so I'm actively pressing the outer edges of my feet and pinky toes against the floor, and I'm going to pull the flesh of my seat out here. Okay. So either stay here sitting up tall, maybe closing the eyes. Okay, maybe you're beginning to fold forward, walk the hands forward. There may be a nice option for you using your bolster, but don't let it collapse your feet. Okay, maybe you're folding over on a stacked block. Make sure to not go into your deepest release, okay? So keep the outer ankles working, keep the little pinky toes pressing against the floor. Really breathe, inhale, expand into your lower back. Maybe even a few HA haws, exhales through the mouth. Allow yourself to feel that full dropping of the exhale, reaching the base. As your exhale completes, gently come on up. We'll move this into a forward fold. Let's give ourselves a little internal rotation now. So pull like way up under your thigh towards your sitting bone. Roll the thigh in strongly. So roll your knee and foot in, and then do that on the other side. So big strong hold of your thigh. Rolling it in. Okay, we're either sitting up tall here, chin tucked, maybe eyes closed. Maybe you're sliding your hands down the leg. Again, maybe you're using a bolster here or a chair. Or maybe you're stacking something under the forehead. Again, make sure to not be in your deepest stretch. Try to target this mostly into your lower back. If you're feeling a lot in the hamstrings, then back out a little bit. Maybe even bend the knees a little bit. We'll be here for a few more deep, full rounds of breath. Let yourself really fall, drop into the very bottom of each exhale. These long exhales signaling our bodies that we can rest and relax. And as your exhale completes, gently come up. So we're reaching this part where if you're feeling more internal, stay there. Avoid looking far out. Okay, stay kind of soft in your focus. Come to any comfortable seat. Okay, we'll start some breathing here. So find a nice tall spine. Let the eyes soften closed or softly gaze, slight tuck in the chin. For this one, we'll inhale with the mouth closed, a very soft ocean ujjayi sound in the throat. Exhale, make an O with your mouth and exhale slowly through that O. Continue inhaling with the mouth closed. Reach the full natural inhale. Exhale through the O slowly. And continue at your pace. Nice, easy pace. Avoid restricting the breath in any way. At the end of each exhale, give your belly just a little bit of tone. So you're just barely drawing the belly back. Not a big movement here, just very subtle. Continue to periodically check into your posture, keeping the spine long. Make sure you're not collapsing forward in the head or shoulders. Each inhale, we're also feeling the breath wave up into the ribs and the chest. Belly, ribs, and chest. We'll take one more this way. And now we'll do a few rolling the tongue. Inhale through the roll of the tongue. Exhale with the mouth closed. And continue at a very sweet, gentle pace. Inhaling gently through that roll of your tongue. Exhaling, mouth closed, the throat still creating that very soft ocean sound. Few more rounds. And as your exhale completes, release this breath, release Shatali Pranayama. And as you're ready, let the eyes gently open and set up your inclined bolster if you can. Okay, and inclined is ideal here. Okay, I do second block and tallest block stacked up next to each other. Okay, maybe you're getting in your bed and propping up your pillows a certain way. You put something under your head so that your chin isn't sticking up to the ceiling. Okay, and if your arms are far from the floor, then have something underneath each arm. And as you're ready to recline back over the bolster, either have the soles of your feet together and your knees wide with supports under each knee, or have your legs extended with something, some pillows or blankets rolled up under your thighs, like the one I'm gonna do. Okay, and then get yourself comfortable here. Create a little roll under your neck. Let yourself get comfortable here for a little bit. And then here we'll do one last little bit of breathing mantra exercise that brings in the mantra so hum. It's a very loose translation that I like is simply that I am. Okay, so hum, that I am. Okay, I'm allowing myself to really drop into that I am, my most natural self. So for this one, each inhale, you'll be breathing in a normal inhale. The mouth is closed for this entire exercise, if that feels okay for you. And on the first exhale, say to yourself, so hum. And then inhale again naturally. Next exhale, say to yourself, so hum, so. Next inhale, natural. Next exhale, so hum, so hum. Inhaling naturally. Next exhale, so hum, so hum, so. Inhaling naturally. Exhale, so hum, so hum. Inhaling naturally. Exhaling, so hum, so. Inhale naturally. Exhale, so hum. And then continue breathing naturally and letting yourself fall, relax, and drop. Allow yourself to continue to drift and rest here. Enjoy